Hello and good evening. My name is Tengku Elmi Azlina binti Tengku Muda from National University of Malaysia. I'll be presenting the topic of emotional intelligence and resilience with academic achievement among gifted students. Firstly, I would like to start with the introduction. Having a high emotional intelligence is one of the 6 aspects of a holistic student. Emotional intelligence is actually the ability for the individual to know not just about his or her own feelings, but also others, and able to inspire and manage emotions by him or herself as well, according to Goleman 1998. Other than that, resilience is the ability for someone to face any stressful situations well and able to bounce back after facing failures or hardship, according to Ahen 2011. Other than that, resilience is also defined as how it helps an individual to manage and adapt during difficulties. And also, academic achievement is an individual accomplishment in education, which also defined as getting good grades in examinations. Next, we will move on to the background of study. So there's a past research regarding the relationship between emotional intelligence with academic achievements among gifted learners, which was conducted by Rorinda and Noria. The result of the study shows that emotional intelligence is an important element in gifted students' academic achievement, since there is significant correlation between emotional intelligence and academic achievement. Furthermore, there's a past research by Maria Chong about emotional quotient and academic achievements among 205 secondary school students from 5 different schools, where the results show that there's a positive correlation between these two variables. Also, another research regarding the relationship between emotional quotient and academic achievement, studied by Ahmed, Abdullah and Hassan among United Arab Emirates University students, which the result of the study showed that there's a positive correlation between emotional quotient and academic success. Now, let us move on to the statement problem. There are also many past researches regarding the emotional intelligence among many other subjects such as teachers, engineers, gifted learners, and more. However, a research conducted by Yi, which involved a gifted school and a daily school, shows that there is a weak correlation between emotional quotient and intelligence quotient. Besides, the result states that there's no significant difference in the level of emotional quotient between the two schools. On top of that, the research aims to study the relationship between emotional quotient and resilience with academic achievement of the gifted students, since there is no past research that specifically study about the resilience of gifted learners and correlates emotional intelligence and resilience of gifted students. Gifted students are chosen to know the level of emotional quotient and resilience, which might be the reason they enter Asasi Pintar, since this program only accepts students with good SPM result, which consider the emotional intelligence as well. On the other hand, not all gifted students achieve good academic results, even though they are called gifted students. This can be seen in the academic achievement of Asasi Pintar students in semester 1 final examination, where not everyone achieved good CGPA. Furthermore, I'll be identifying the objective of this research. Firstly, the purpose of this research is to identify the level of emotional intelligence of the gifted students, and then we will like to identify the level of resilience of the gifted students, the level of academic achievement of the gifted students, the relationship between emotional intelligence with academic achievement among gifted students, the relationship between resilience with academic achievement among gifted students, and also the relationship between emotional intelligence and resilience with academic achievement among gifted students. Next, I will go to the part of research methodology. So, a total of 85 gifted students of Asasi Pintar Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia between the ages of 17 and 19 years old from different races and family income were chosen to be the sample of this research. All of them were chosen randomly without classifying their academic achievements in semester 1 final examination. The data of the academic achievements of the samples were taken from their result in semester 1 final examination based on cumulative grade point average (CGPA) as the level of academic achievements. The sample were given 2 different types of questionnaire, which are the quick emotional intelligence and personal resilience questionnaire, to measure the level of emotional intelligence and resilience respectively. Now, let us move on to the finding and discussion. As you can see on the slide, the table shows the level of emotional intelligence of the gifted students. I will explain further on the next slide. Table 1 shows the descriptive statistic of each of the 4 domains in the Quick Emotional Intelligence Self-Assessment Questionnaire, which are emotional awareness, emotional management, social emotional awareness, and relationship management. As stated in the table, the mean for emotional awareness and relationship management is in the low level of emotional intelligence range, which means most Asasi Pintar students are lack of these 2 domains, but both means are approaching the average level of emotional intelligence level. This means that Asasi Pintar students need to improve on how to be aware of their own feelings and how they take care of their relationship with others. On the other hand, Asasi Pintar students' mean score for emotional management and social emotional awareness are both in the average emotional intelligence level, which needed to be strengthened. These 2 domains are in line with the definition of emotional intelligence by Goldman on how they manage their emotion and their ability to understand other people's feelings. Moving on to the finding and discussion, as you can see on the slide, Table 2 shows descriptive statistic of the domain of resilience. I'll be explaining further on my next slide. Table 2 states the descriptive statistic of each of the 6 domains in the Personal Resilience Questionnaire, which are sense of purpose, positive mental attitude, connect with others, determination, taking control, and looking after yourself. This means for all 6 domains show the average resilience level of Asasi Pintar students, which are between the score of 20 to 29. It can be seen clearly from the table where the maximum score achieved by Asasi Pintar students for sense of purpose, positive mental attitude, and looking after yourself is 35, which are the full score, and the maximum score achieved for the other 3 domains are high as well. This means that among 85 Asasi Pintar students, there are a few who has high resilience level. Next, we'll be moving on to the next finding and discussion. So as you can see on the slide, it shows the level of academic achievement of the gifted students. To extend further, Table 3 shows the descriptive statistics of the academic achievement of Asasi Pintar students. The data about Asasi Pintar students' academic achievement was based on the cumulative point grade average of Semester 1 final examination. The mood shown is 4 flat, which means most of Asasi Pintar students have high level of academic achievement. However, based on the mean stated in Table 3, it can be seen that Asasi Pintar students' academic achievement level is average, which is 3.5259. This is due to some of the Asasi Pintar students who have low level of academic achievement. To continue, the next finding and discussion shows the relationship between emotional intelligence with academic achievement among gifted students. I'll be explaining further on my next slide. So, based on Table 4, the result of the correlation analysis shows a positive correlation between emotional quotient and academic achievement, with the correlation value is R equal to 0.067, P less than 0.01. This means that the higher of the level of emotional quotient, the higher the level of academic achievement among Asasi Pintar students. However, there are no significant difference between emotional quotient and academic achievement, where the p-value is more than 0.05, where the result shows 0.543, which means there is a difference between the 2 means. Therefore, hypothesis is accepted. The correlation for every domain in emotional intelligence was also being analyzed. All domains except emotional management showed a weak positive correlation with emotional intelligence, while emotional management itself has a negative correlation from both emotional of the relationship between emotional intelligence and resilience. The last finding and discussion shows the relationship between emotional intelligence and resilience has a weak positive correlation with academic achievement. It can be concluded that having a high or low emotional intelligence level and resilience level sometimes will not affect academic achievement. Someone who has high emotional intelligence might have low academic achievement level and vice versa. Furthermore, from the table 6, emotional intelligence has a strong positive correlation with resilience, which means the higher the emotional intelligence, the higher the resilience level.